Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi, my name is Dayang. I'm a diploma student of Office Management and Technology from Group D1BA118-3B. My purpose for this day is to inform my audience to be aware of the drawbacks of hazardous waste and to let them know the causes of it. Without further ado, let's begin. Ladies and gentlemen, did you know that over 30 tons of hazardous waste are produced every single second? And there are about 400 million tons that we produce waste each year. What's hazardous waste, you may ask? Well, hazardous waste are waste that can cause substantial harm to our health and the environment. These things are surprisingly enough caused by humans themselves. These wastes can take up from many different forms such as solids, gases, sludges, and even liquids. This topic is extremely important to let everyone know to be self-conscious when throwing out their waste in order to provoke others having the same sympathy towards the environment and others' health conditions. So, what's the problem? It's not as if just throwing out a single cigarette will make a difference. Well, if we don't act now, this problem will continually arise. And the more we ignore it, the more problematic it will become to solve it. Did you know urban has it that if you put a frog in a pot of boiling water, it will instantly leap out. But if you put tepid water instead and gradually heat it up, the frog will just remain in the water until it boils to death. Supposedly, the metaphor refers to humans' behavior that describe failure to acknowledge a problem, which will increase in severity till reaching a point of catastrophe. For those who are wondering, most of these wastes can cause such chronic diseases in the population, like cancer, from their too much exposure from chemicals. It can also have high risk of economic recession, and lastly, causes environmental damages to green plants. How is that possible? Well, to begin with, waste can create air pollution and haze, which is actually a common phenomenon that currently happens once a year in Southeast Asia. Apparently, it will cause some major issues to our planet if we don't take the right steps of actions to fix it. Though, as humans, we tend to avoid getting involved in managing the problem and just let it flow past by itself. It is important to know that we should be aware of the drawbacks of hazardous waste that causes many major chronic diseases in the population, such as coughing and asthma towards weak people. This is caused by haze particles like smoking and road dust that can affect lungs when inhaling bad air quality. People should be alert to wear masks when going outside and hydrate each day. According to this chart published by Science Directly in Air Pollution Status before and after pandemic, as you see here, the air pollution in the northern region Malaysia consists of bad air quality, and the second worst air pollution is Sabah, that consists both in before and during the move. According to this chart. Now, secondly, people should also be aware of hazardous waste because there is a high risk of economic recession in the country. Like it is said before, the haze problem can cause the production of human labor because of the decreased amount of workers who can't do their daily routine jobs. This will also cause entrepreneurs to be unable to contribute their businesses because of the low quantity of stocks, products that supply and sell to their customers. Therefore, the hazardous waste problem can't be neglected aside. Instead, we should grasp this chance to solve this issue so we can build a more healthy and sustainable life haze-free in the future. In addition, the most important thing that people should think about when dealing with the action of hazardous waste is that it can cause environmental damages to green plants. Studies shown that haze affects the thick air pollution, which causes green plants not getting enough energy from natural sunlight and can't produce oxygen properly. Thus, in the end, the plants can easily wilt if haze pollution continues. Moreover, plants are essentially a valuable asset as well as to supply us with oxygen and shelter from unpredictable disasters. Thus, one more thing that people should be wary of is that it can cause a negative impact towards the ecosystem and animal habitats to move to other locations. In order to save the environment, we must work as a whole to reduce hazardous waste. Maybe with a bit of hope, we can create a minimum haze waste in the near future. One day, you will see from this perspective on how your action reflects for others in the world. To sum up, don't ever underestimate your ability to change for the better. Like the saying goes, it's called garbage can, not garbage cannot. So that brings us to the end of my presentation. Thank you very much.